France bans crushing and gassing of male chicks from 2022.
Here's a summary of the article.
A chick drinks water at a poultry farm in Preux-le-Château near Le Mans, France, March 4, 2020. Reuters, Stéphane Mahe. Paris, July 18. France will ban from next year the killing of male chicks by crushing or gassing, a practice denounced as barbaric by animal welfare groups, and will push for a similar measure at European level, the agriculture minister said on Sunday. Each year, 50 million male chicks are culled in this way, Julien de Normandie said in an interview posted on the website of Daily Le Parisien. France is the first country in the world, along with Germany, to end the crushing and gassing of male chicks, de Normandie added. From 2022, breeders in France will instead need to equip themselves with machines to detect the sex of chicks before they hatch. The dynamic is well underway and, given the orders already placed, the machines will be installed for two-thirds of production in France by the end of the first quarter of 2022, de Normandie added. To help breeders buy the equipment, France will grant subsidies totaling €10 million.
This post received a score of 47,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than from 2022, breeders in France will instead need to equip themselves with machines to detect the sex of chicks before they hatch.
Yeah, I was wondering what they were going to do with all those male chicks instead, if it was going to lead to even more tortuous ways of dying like of starvation. Yep, someone just abandoned a rooster near our house. Feel sorry for him and feed him, but no one wants him, including me. Edit. Surprised at all the comments. Heartwarming to see all the love for the little guy. There is a rooster rescue who are currently trying to catch him and home him.
If you feed him, I think he's yours now.
They asked when I first saw it there, and I said a few days ago. They asked if I had given it food or water, and I said yes. When I noticed it still there today, I took it some food and water before calling it in because it's over 100 degrees outside and very skinny, she replied. Sorry sir, county policy. Once you feed and give water to it, it's your dog and we won't pick it up. To which I replied that I would be calling again in a few minutes and I have a better story now that I know the system.
Wow, that's a pretty backwards policy. I would bring all strays to your closest county board member's house instead and just drop them there. The type of people who make those policies are the type of people who won't care about starving dogs.
These types of policies usually arise from the opposite situation. It was probably someone who had a bunch of dogs that were theirs on a shitty property. To avoid being cited and held accountable, they probably said, "Oh no, they are just strays we feed, so we don't have to be liable for them." Hence this policy was born.
Rules like that do sometimes come from overzealous bureaucrats. I know I spelled that wrong, on a power trip, but more often than not there is actually a legit reason for it.
It's always bittersweet when bans of such barbaric acts are made public, when I wasn't even aware of such a horrible practice.
It's completely standard practice in the egg industry across the world, unfortunately. Sad face.
It's not the reason I went vegetarian, but it's a big reason I stayed vegetarian. Ours make enough eggs to sustain us and 2 other families. If you really can't live without eggs, raising your own chickens is the way to go. They're going to live a happy old lady retirement on our property.
I'm sorry, but no animal is meant to lay eggs at the frequency chickens do. It's still highly unethical to take their eggs and cause that cycle.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.